Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Snowrunner, where today we're going to try and recover this mess. So, I've had the White Western Star staged up here since an episode ago, 2 episodes ago. So, we're going to take this to the spot, and we're going to try a different way to see if maybe there's a better way to take the logs. Because what I did is not the answer. There has to be a better way. And as always, make sure you got your beacons on. Alright, now that we've gotten here, the recovery shouldn't take very much longer. This one will be easy, and then we have to go recover the Fleet Star, get it uprighted, and come up here, grab the logs with the crane, and then carry on our merry way. Alright, that's probably enough. Let's jump over to the truck and pack this down. Oh. Well, now, man, now I definitely need the crane. Has anybody ever had this happen to you? Why does that happen to you? That was quite an upsetting thing. I can't believe that. Man, even rewatching this in post still infuriates me hearing that sound. There, now that we have the trailer and truck upright, we'll jump back into the Fleet Star, hopefully pack it, and then we'll go recover the other logs. Alright, those should be even enough, so now we'll pack them. And they packed perfectly this time. So does anybody know why they packed like that the last time? This isn't even the start of my problems, because as many of you sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed, one of the logs has despawned. I don't see it for a while. I'm going to save you the pain of me loading these, and I'm just going to get to the next part. So after I've realized my mistake, I'm like, oh, well, one of the logs must have just rolled down towards the water, so I'll just go and get it. And I roll. So, in a panic, I'm like, oh, that's okay. I'll just see if I can't pack what's on here. And that happens yet again. Oh boy, was that infuriating. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Wherever the logs are going to be, I'll just use the white Western Star, and I'll go pull that Fleet Star up, and then I'll repack everything. Why not? There, and now that that truck's upside right, I take a little drive around here and look for this log with the most stable truck I have out here right now, and I don't see it anywhere, so I count it as a loss. It probably is despawned. I'm not sure how it despawned. I don't remember accidentally despawning it, but be that as it may, we're going to park this up, we're going to get back in the Fleet Star, and we're going to repack that International one last time. Yeah, if you can tell by the way I'm operating that crane right now, I'm not having a very good time anymore. I should have stepped away and taken a break, but I just kept going anyways. So from here, the logs are counted as a loss. We're disconnecting that trailer. We're going to hook up to the trailer that's just down the hill, assuming I don't roll over in the next 10 feet. But before that, I'm going to get that Fleet Star and empty trailer and move that empty trailer out of the way and get it ready to be sent back down for more logs. Okay, now that the truck and trailer are out of the way, let's hook up to this trailer and start making our way to the farm. But you know what happens. This is a disaster episode, so as you know, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, can you feel it yet? So I'm going to spare you the absolute insanity that was me trying to pull this out, and I'm just going to jump ahead to when I decided to abandon this thing. Yep, sometimes there's nothing that can be done. So I do try one more time here. I disconnect my trailer, another stupid idea, and try to sneak around the backside here and pull it. Not the smartest idea I've ever had, but shockingly I don't flip here. So you might be looking at this with the same surprise as I am in post, just like, why would you even try to recover that with two big full loads of logs on in the bottom of a river? And that's because I was very upset. I was mad. You shouldn't play this game mad. I learned that the hard way. This is what happens when you play the game mad. You end up getting stuck and making silly mistakes. But I've given up on the White Western Star, as you can see, and I just want to get through this mud hole. So all that momentum just to get stuck on a rock. Oh man. The ends aren't justifying the means here. I'm fighting for inches. I should have just went and got a truck right away and came from the other side and pulled me. But I sit here and I struggle for about 5 minutes before I give up on this. Alright, a sane decision here. I jump back in the Fleet Star, and I'm gonna go all the way around and go recover this thing. Did I get ya? Of course I don't. This is the disaster episode. Nothing works as it's supposed to. Oh, man. So I end up getting our ace in the hole, the Tatra. I'm going to drive it on over there and start the recovery process. Oh man, this thing is all over the highway if you haven't noticed. Okay, now that I'm here, I'm gonna get across the river and... Got ya! This is the disaster episode. Nothing happens. Okay, so now I don't have a choice. I have to get out of this slop hole with this truck. It has to work. I have to go. I do not want to pull another vehicle out to recover. I'm going insane. It's done. It's over with. So let's get this out of the mud and get this to the farm. There you have it. Through some not very quick thinking, we managed to get the truck out of the mud hole. Now we just got to back up, connect to this trailer again, and get on our way. Ah, I love that sound. But it's not over yet. The truck's still on. We can still recover this. Yep, there it goes. I think this is fitting of being called the disaster episode of Taymyr, because that's exactly what it is. Nothing goes right. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next episode.